Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Perfect Storm Trading YouTube channel. It is Tuesday morning, the 12th of October, 2021. What you're looking at is the Astro Excel and Cosmo chart, 60-minute. Trend following pretty well. We had this spike up against the trend yesterday from 8 till about 11 in the morning, and then we ended up tanking the rest of the day into the low here early this morning, where the green line bottomed out here between 4 and 5 a.m. The blue line made a spike, is where we got the low. You can see that the bias is now going to be creeping upward for the bulk of the day today, and you want to pay attention to the zags on the blue line, because that could give you some shorter term trend indications for reversal points. Bringing in the Vedic chart, looking at yesterday, the boxes that I had marked out, this bright green block here on the B1 panel was a failure. We did not make a new high or new low in that frame from the prior window. We just had some sideways chop. One of the rare failures that we have with the timing windows. But you can see when we got into the white window, right at the beginning of the window, we had a corrective move down into the next timing point where I have the double blue vertical lines. We had two timers tight together. That triggered off the big rally. That took us up to, we had a minor timer in between, but then we had the double blue line later. We just missed that high by a couple of bars with that one. We started down, we retraced to the end of the window, and then our last timer was right at the end of the window. And I mentioned this transition on the B1, B2, B3 panel, where we go from white, gray, and green, and we transition to bearishness right there at that point. That was right there, 2 bars before the retest of the high and the failure that led to the big sell-off. So you had advance warning that that was in play. Overnight we were downhill all the way. We came into the early morning time window. We bottomed out here, and now we've been trading up. Today we have a bullish bias, as noted by the Astro Excel. And there are 3 key timers in the white window here, which is the only one we have going for today. One of these, 2 of these are from the Cosmodyne. The first one is about 8 o'clock, and then the other vertical line is 9:22. And you can see I have this small red rectangle right in the middle. There's a little time zone there, and that comes from pH projection. I'm going to bring that in and show you that. Bringing in the pH chart, I'm making 2 projections. There was a little double top here on the early overnight high, so I'm projecting that forward in this rectangle here, and this is what I plotted on the Vedic chart. This is kind of a wide time zone. It's going to go from about 8:20 to about 8:40. Then we've got the low here that came in on the purple segment. That low came at 2:54. That's going to project out till about 10 a.m. this morning. So that's another timer to look at. So this rectangle is the small rectangle I projected onto the Vedic chart. I'm going to go back there for reference. Here's the Vedic chart again, right here on the smaller red rectangle. That is the pH projection that I just showed you. I'm also bringing in the other pH projection. That one is this last blue vertical line right around 10 o'clock that I just plotted in here. And then we have the usual end of segment timer at 10:46. So I'm going to plot that in here also. So those are key time points for the morning. What we're doing here, we're using some of the tools together. I'm not showing everything. It would be too much for one video, but each day I'm going to show you certain ways of bringing certain tools together. So you can see how the trend from the Astro Excel combined with the timing windows gives you really good points, and then we put the triggers in those timing windows, and that will set you up with good trade opportunity every day. That's it for Tuesday. We'll be back again on Wednesday with another video. We'll talk to you guys then.